I'm Helen Winterburn. I'm the Western United A-League Women's assistant coach. For me, the love of football started from a very young age. So I first started playing football when I was 7 years old. Kind of went into a centre of excellence as a player, and from there just continued and had some playing opportunities over in America for 4 years, from 18 to 22. But yeah, then focused very much on the coaching side of things, and that's where I've been involved. From a young age with betting on sports, that it was definitely not as prominent as it is now. So you might have seen the occasional betting ad when the actual games were going on, and that was probably the only time that you would see it, whereas now there's so much, you know, social media, there's adverts on the TV, like even when it's not games going on, there's very much present all the time. From a kid's perspective, I think it's the education piece is really important, because them to understand the potential consequences of gambling on sports and what could happen if that doesn't go their way. If I felt like there was a player that there was something going on outside of football that was potentially affecting their performance, I think that I would have hopefully created that relationship with the player and know them as an individual to recognise that there was something going on, and then just trying to have that open conversation with them. I think a coach that had a bigger impact on me when I was growing up was very supportive and created that environment where you felt like you were being challenged, but it was okay to fail. It was okay to make mistakes, because ultimately that's how I was going to improve. If you go in trying to pretend to be somebody that you're not, or you put on a bit of a front, then people are going to see right through that in terms of people that you're working with, the players, and I think it then has a big impact on what you're doing, because if you're not being yourself, if you're not authentic, then you're not going to get the buy-in. You have to bring your personality, you have to be yourself, and yeah, recognise that you're going to make mistakes, you're not going to get everything right, but as long as the players know that and you know that in yourself, I think you've got to stay true to yourself. That's the best advice I definitely received.